Hello and welcome to Beard Power and day 4 of my backyard project tracker. Today I was hoping to continue staining my fence, but there is rain in the forecast, so that will not happen. So what do? You just move on. And we'll start planting this big tree. Well, first I need to dig it up, make a hole, and then plant it. I'm going to straighten off from the edge of the deck, square off my edging prior to making my cuts. Time to dig up some sod. Well, that was taking forever. I'm going to try a new approach. So I got my tree. Let's review the steps on how to plant it. Number 1, get a tree. Number 2, make sure you have a hole. Number 3, check the depth of the hole. I always make sure that I dig a little extra so I can put some topsoil down before I put it in. So I'm going to do that now. You can use the soil that you dug up, but in my case it's just clay, so I had to buy topsoil. Number 4, we're going to do something called root pruning. Take the tree out of the basket, put it on the side, make some little cuts on the side, about inch apart, so it opens up the roots. This will allow the roots to embed right away. Next, put the tree in the hole. Ooh, almost forgot a step. Let's put some more water in it. Alright, some more water in the hole. Now we can put the tree in. And the most important step, make sure your wife is happy where the tree ends up. Alright, moved it into place. Wife is happy. I'm going to fill it up with the topsoil and go from there. Alright, tree planted. I also made sure that the water is going to be able to fit in there. So I'll do a couple modifications once I'm doing the edging, but I think we're good for now. Now it's time to review the tracker, starting with the to-do tab. I've highlighted the changes in yellow. I've completed the price check on the soil required for the big tree. Also, I've removed the sod and made a hole for the big tree and planted the big tree. So if we wanted to, we can take a quick look at the slicer. Go to the plant big tree. You can see we have most of the activities complete. All we need to do is complete the edging and also add mulch. Moving on to the Gantt chart. As you can see, I'm falling behind on some activities and well ahead on others, such as activity 31 and 37. This is because no matter how much you plan, things are going to change. In my case, I've been heavily weather dependent when it comes to staining, and I've changed my plan on soil and sod removal. It's important to be dynamic and flexible when it comes to planning and scheduling. If I was to keep the schedule activity by activity, so wait for the staining to be completed before planting the big tree, this job would run over budget and over the time allotted. Next tab we're going to take a look at is the estimating tab. So I made these estimates right in the beginning. So I said the big tree would be $300, ended up being $246. So the cost difference is $53 and the soil is $35 difference. So as of right now, I have a little bit of money to play with. And unfortunately, I do have another lessons learned today. So the objective was obviously the big tree, removing the sod and making a hole for the big tree. So I bought a jackhammer to help with the process of removing sod and digging holes. It ended up being a little bit better towards the end, but it's definitely a cheaper tool than I could have bought, and it did not work very well. The only fix that I have right now is I'm going to have to power through it because I don't want to buy another tool. And the note for next time. Sad to say, I've told other people this multiple times, but I'll take my own advice and always spend money in the front end of a project. It will pay off double in the back end. Estimated extra hours is 6 hours. Thank you for watching day 4 of my backyard project tracker. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have an excellent day.